schemes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Gets under it and pops it up, and that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. One out, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a ball line to center. Grabs it on the run. And there are two down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Come on, you can do it, Pirates. Let's go.
And Judge spoils that one. Liner picked on the hop at first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Judge out on the play. And the Yanks go quietly. Middle of the first. No score. And we're back. On the hill here today, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a foul straight back. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hey! Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Brian Reynolds here. And that misses. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One strike.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning,
Batting
got to be
third,
feeling pretty
center
good out
fielder,
there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fastball for a strike. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out.
Sit him down.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Batting 6.
Austin Wells
Austin
stepping
Wells.
in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Check on the runner. Bellinger dives back. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's McCutchen.
Designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Let's go, coach.
Let's go, Drew.
Cole back to work. And there's a ball. The pitch to McCutchen. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. Upstairs. Ball one. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no
baseman,
messing around right now. It's still very
Billy
early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Billy Cook in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And the slider catches the zone. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's a little high, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one fouled off. That one in triple digits.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Jazz
Second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm
stepping in
Jr.
now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Cabrera off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the outside corner, got him looking. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
3rd
off
at
for
the
the
plate for
Pirates,
Pittsburgh, Nick
second
Gonzalez.
baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Check swing, no appeal.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1-1.
time. Next pitch
2-1.
way upstairs. Right through there for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wells collects, fires to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Key Brian Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Got him.
What a play. Inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Aaron Judge. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the
Ball, that's
zone?
low.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch
3-0.
misses way outside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike. And Judge spoils that one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. 4th inning underway, no score. That one's
Ball, that's
upstairs,
too high.
ball 1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
1 down, base is empty.
2-2 the count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Caught looking his first time up. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now the Pirates lead off man, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
First
Ball
offering, and it
inside.
just misses.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
That's in there. 1-2. And a pitch. That's off the
That's
mark,
ball 2.
and that's ball 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop 3rd strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now Brian Reynolds. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
batting, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Check swing, and he held up. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Pirates, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Skeens back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Out towards left center. Cruz moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And that just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike. Goldie over at second, 1 down. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And 1-2. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Misses. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One out and a runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman
2 on, 1 out.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And he's already singled in this game. Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Volpe in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that is out of play. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Hitter Andrew McCutchen.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Slider right there.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
Up next for
Here's
the
Joey
Pirates,
Bart now.
catcher,
Went down on strikes his first time
Joey
through.
Bart.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
Counts 1-0.
There's a strike. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Tapped softly on the ground. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a
Now
little
batting,
defensive.
first
Jammed him up
baseman,
right there.
Billy Cook.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
Ball one,
Breaking
no
ball
strike.
misses down and away.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Volpe throws it to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. And we still have no score. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with
Now
handling
batting,
velocity.
right
They're
fielder,
seeing
Aaron
high
Judge.
speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Bellinger up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. To the right side, and that chance handled, and Bellinger is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the
Now
pitch,
batting,
get the ground ball.
designated hitter,
Excellent piece of work.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Down and away for ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dennis Santana getting loose out there. Holderman also throwing. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That's in there. And it's 1-2.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Pittsburgh,
Leading
well, we
off
go
for the
bottom
Pirates.
6. And now it's going to be
baseman,
Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. And a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just misses. 2 and 2. And delivers outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Grounded out his first time. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
On the ground to third. The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting shortstop Isaiah
Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still no score.
Now pitching.
A new
for
pitcher
the
in the
Pirates,
game, Dennis Santana.
Number 60. Dennis Santana.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Catcher Austin Wells.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a high chopper. Gonzalez tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left
Jason
fielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch just misses. That one missed.
Ball, that's out.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one.
Now
It's the
batting,
second
third
time he's taken
baseman,
ball 4.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Santana picks over Dominguez. Dives back in safely. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Outside.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bart collects. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we still have no score. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Here's Tommy Pham.
Tommy.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And that one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the
Now
3-pitch
batting,
sequence
left
here.
fielder,
Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. Ball 1 low.
That's down.
And misses inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Fly ball down the line. Judge moving under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. On the mound now for the Pirates, Colin Holderman. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Pitches in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar, the closer, is getting loose. The shortstop takes the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's down and away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That to right. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Now
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's inside.
And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws across the diamond, got him.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And Judge takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. And we are still scoreless. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this team. They've had no answer.
Cole back to work. That one found hard the other way.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And now 1-2. Got him. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's downstairs. The count now 2-2. And that skips into dirt. That's ball 4. And that puts an end to the perfect game.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Billy Cook.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Weaver warming up as well. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. That misses the
That's a
zone,
ball.
and that is ball one. Now this is a rocket to left. He's got it, and that's the third out. Pirates leave one. It's the ninth, and we are tied.
Now pitching
Back
for
now,
the
and on
Pirates,
the mound, the closer, David
number 51,
Bednar. Bellinger up to hit, 1 for 3.
Bednar.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
The 1-1. And that's
Ball, that's off
outside.
the plate.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one's
1-1.
upstairs, ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Carmen Majinski getting ready to go. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. No score. Bottom 9. Now it's going to be Brian Hayes. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. In the air, left field, Dominguez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One of their last chances to break up the no-no. There's a strike.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out. Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game. Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fan stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Trying to send this to extra innings. Gets the call. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That misses the zone. 2-0. And that's a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're high level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. A couple of walks and a strikeout. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
And now, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of the 10th. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Connor Falefa to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching for the New York
Fernando
Yankees.
Cruz taking over on the mound.
Number 63. Fernando Cruz.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Out to short, Volpe. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
Winning run stands at second. Swing and a foul out of play. Close, but called the ball. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-1 now. Andrew McCutchen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. This to third, Cabrera. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
The count.
Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Kutch goes down via the K.
Now Now pitching
Back now,
for the
and we're in
Pirates,
extras. A new arm on the mound here in the
Number
top half of
50.
the inning. Carmen Majinski.
Carmen
Runner in
Majinski.
scoring position, no outs.
Leading off for the
Volpe
Yankees,
now at the plate.
shortstop,
0 for 4 with
Anthony
3
Volpe.
strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there. Way out front for strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That misses off the outside edge.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting,
Critical
right
at bat
fielder,
coming
Aaron
up, and
Judge.
in steps Aaron Judge. And ball 1 to Judge.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Well, these
Now
type of
batting,
finishes
the
go a
center
long way
fielder,
for a team.
Cody
They still have to
Bellinger.
win the game, but it'll mean a lot if they close it out.
Sneaks through, base hit. And out to a board. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. And ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a bouncer. Clark gets it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. Yankees 1 and the Pirates nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
Now pitching
Well,
for
he's
New
the guy
York,
they hope to turn to out of the pen
Number
to lock down
38.
wins. So this game has gone to
Devin
plan
Williams.
more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in, Joey Bart. Man at second, nobody out. Chris Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
So the tying run at second, and that's in the dirt. And 1-1. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. And now it's even up.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that one moves his feet. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Puts a bunt down. Cabrera over to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Puts a bunt down. Goldie. Save! He beats it as the tying run scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Winning run at third, 1 down. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Misses inside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Center field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at the plate. They limit the damage here.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending him home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and will play on.
Now pitching
Back
for
now,
the Pirates.
we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the
Number
mound, Caleb
64.
Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Ferguson.
bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now here is Austin Wells. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. That misses
Ball one,
the
no
zone,
strike.
and that's ball 1. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Now batting.
Always
left
feels
fielder,
amazing getting a
Jason
job
Dominguez.
done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Dominguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ferguson, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. On the ground, could be 2. On to Gonzalez for 1. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And there's a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Now batting.
And now
shortstop,
Anthony Volpe. Foul ball there. That one missed. And there's a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Pirates 1. We're in extras here. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah
Leading
Kiner-Falefa.
off for the
There we
Pirates.
got the number 9
the
hole hitter right
shortstop,
here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup
Isaiah
over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, but kept close. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two and two. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Tommy Pham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. Looks
Now
like we've got a
running at
substitution at second. And here's the pinch runner,
Number
Jared
19.
Triolo.
Jared
And now the Pirates leadoff
Triolo.
man, Tommy Pham. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is
2
outside.
strikes.
With the winning run at the plate, here deep into extra innings. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Devin Williams done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
On
New
the
York.
mound now, Luke
Number
Weaver.
30.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy
Weaver.
one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Brian Reynolds, the next to hit, trying to deliver as the hero. That clips a corner. Oh, he can't hang on. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cruz digs in now, down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
0-2 is the count.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better, and the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. Players are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.